Hi and welcome to all the viewers joining us for this pre-recorded show. It is for the meeting at Fairview, which takes place on Friday, and chatting to Grant Paddock on the line. Grant, how are you doing? And tell us about the weather out your side of the woods.
Morning, Sheldon. Morning, punters. Yeah, lovely day here today. We've had some proper rain here this week, so surface change from grass to poly, unfortunately, but a lovely race card, and let's get cracking, Sheldon, in race 1.
Right, fire alarm number 8 is your 22-10 favourite, and that is for Richard Fourie and Alan Creef. That'll be the first of the horses that'll be looking to get into the winner's enclosure on the day. Are you with this combination in race number 1, Grant?
Yeah, Sheldon, lovely filly, good last run. They fancied her last time out. She got beaten by the horse from the Kelly Mitchley yard. They do have a line, obviously, and they've got the number 1, Give Me the Limelight, in the race. And I've just got off the line with the yard, and they're expecting a very, very good run from Give Me the Limelight. She has issues. She did bleed in her last start in Cape Town, but nevertheless, she's done very, very well in her work and in her gallop. So she's going to be a big runner. Experience is on the fire alarm side. It's going to be a very good race between the two of them. And for bigger players, maybe the 9 Gentile and the 10 Noordsberg, I'm tipping at 8, 1, 9 and 10, Sheldon.
Right, that'll take us on to race number 2, and just having a look at the early scratching, that is of number 6, Lady Writer. When it comes down to the betting, Richard Fourie and Alan Creef on number 1, Official Secret, at 11-10. Number 3, Women's World, is 18-10, and their medalist Tart, number 2, trading at around 5-1. Are you with Richard Fourie again in the second, or are you looking for Muzieni to capitalise and get into the winner's enclosure?
Yeah, Sheldon, lovely little race, I say. Only 5 runners, but some quality fillies here. Quite a bit of talk on the ground for medalist Todd having her first run back in the Sharon Cotton yard, where she done very, very well in the past. She went for a stint in Joburg to Tony Peter. She's back again. She stays very, very well. Goes well on the poly, so a lot of respect for medalist Todd. If she's fit and well, I'm sure she'll be a big runner. Women's World won an unbelievably good race last time out over the 2400 on the grass. She's had 1 run on the poly where she's won extremely well, and I do prefer her to Official Secret. There is a nice weight change, 4.5 kilos that she's getting from Official Secret, and I think that's going to be a little bit too difficult for Official Secret. I'm tipping it 3, 1, 2 and 4, Sheldon.
That'll take us on to race number 3, being a 9-race program, the opening leg of the Place Accumulator, and just looking at the betting, 18-10, number 2, Happy Holly. Number 3, Blue Holly, at 5-2. So in this event, are we looking for the Holly Exacta, Grant?
Yeah, Happy Holly, I'm not too sure of Polly track from draw 10. It's going to be a little bit difficult. She's coming back from a break as well. She might have a little bit to do there, probably back in Cortez. Blue Holly, definitely my first choice. Last time here, she ran second to a very decent sort in cruise control. There's no cruise controls here. She'll go very, very close. 6 draw, no problem. Rachel takes the 1.5 off. Massive, massive runner. The biggest danger here from the Alan Creef yard and the Richard Fourie Ellerix. Lovely filly, done nothing wrong since she's been here. Last time out they tried her over, touch further, didn't work out. Back to the 1200, back to the 1000. So you got to be a big runner. Mythical Dream as well, and then Happy Holly to fill it up. I'm tipping at 3, 7, 4 and 2, Sheldon.
That'll take us on to your suggested bet of the day, which is race number 4. And just looking at the current betting, they have number 1, Jack in the Green, at 18-10. Number 7, Lady Zoltanite, at 9-2. And also number 8, Mr. Maloney, at 9-2. The opening leg of the Pick 6, Grant, give us your top selection and how many runners you're going to need to get through the opening leg.
Yeah, nice little races, classified stakes always to normally favour the fillies. There's only the 1 in the, well, there's 3 in the race, 4 in the race actually. Ladies Alternate from the Kelly Mitchley yard, coming back from a small break. Stable give it a very, very good chance. I'm a little bit concerned of being back in the mile, but she's definitely a big runner, doing extremely well at home. The horse that looks probably the right horse on form is this horse, Jack in the Green, a very good post-maiden run over a mile on Polly. 10 draws, only question mark. He'll be a very big runner. Nothing else matters, doesn't know how to run a bad race. And those 4 horses with Mr. Maloney. Mr. Maloney won a very good race here, first time out on the poly, and he can definitely repeat. So it's 4 horses in the Pick 6, 1, 4, 7, 8, and then I'm tipping it 1, 4, 7 and 8.
That'll take us on to race number 5, which will be the second leg of the pick 6. And just looking at this event, looking at number 3, My Bestie, that is 33-10. Number 5, Travel Master, 33-10. And then number 2, Abound from the Kelly Mitchley stable is at 4-1. So let's start with horse number 2, Abound. You got your ear close to the ground, so you can tell us a bit more about this individual.
Yeah, he won a very, very good race last time out, beating a hot shot of Mr. Greefs quite comfortably. Very good also on both surfaces, got a half-decent draw, Yeni up, carried the same weight he's carried last time. Got to be a big runner. There's a bit of value at 4-1, and he's actually my value bet on the day. Travel Master, probably the horse to beat from the one draw. And then the likes of Pedro, Halocian, and My Bestie need to go in as well. My pick 6, I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm tipping it 2, 5, 1, and 4.
That'll take us on to race number 6, where number 1, Lunar Halo. No surprise, Richard Ferree and Alan Greef at even money. Number 2, Gimmy's Lassie at 3-1. And number 4, Red Sash is trading at 7-1 with Lady Silvano. Number 1, Lunar Halo. She comes with a tremendous record, and she'll be one of the better bets on the card, Grant.
Yeah, surprisingly, it was the price here at even money. You know, last time out she ran second in the second leg of the Poly Challenge to King Regent, who came out and won the Poly Challenge. She's back against her own sex. Favourite course, favourite distance. Everything's in her favour. She's got Richard Ferree up. She's got a 6 draw. Very, very hard to oppose. She's a banker in the pick 6 here, and I'm going to be tipping it where my year 1, 2, 4, and 10. But Lunar Halo looks one of the better bets. I thought she'd start a lot shorter than the even money she is at the moment.
As we step on the gas and go to race number 7, and on this occasion, number 4, On My Honour, is the 12-10 favourite from 15-10. My Best Shot, number 1, is currently trading at 16-10, the second favourite, and after that you can get 4-1 and better the rest. Take us through your pick 6 numbers, Grant, and your top 3 selections, please.
Yeah, this is a really, really top race. It's a race that really shows the decent horses, and they've gone on to do better things all over the country. I really like the way On My Honour won his last race here on the Poly over the course and distance. He absolutely canted. I mean, he won by 3.5. I probably could have won by double figures. He's a massive runner. He knows the surface. Dennis gets onto him very well. 2 draw, everything in his favour. I know Alan's horse, the top horse, he's merit rated at 105. This is probably going to be his biggest test. From a 1 draw, Richard up. And then the 2 we have touchdown. You know, Justin's not going to come down for the scenery. Obviously, he does show very decent work, and he's prepared to try the horse on the Poly. But I think they're all going to be chasing shadows here with On My Honour, a solid first pick. And I'm tipping it 4, 1, 2, 6. My pick 6 numbers, 1, 2, and 4.
Right, let's move on to the next race, which will be race number 8, where number 1, Joy and Peace, is your current marginal favourite at 33-10. 7-2 about number 8, Blackberry Malt. This is from the Glenn Cotson team, from 5-1 down, 33-10. And just having a look early on, number 3, Rockpool, and number 9, Call to Unite. They both scratchings at this early time of recording. And then looking at number 11, Holding Thumbs, at 6-1. Tell us a bit about number 1, Joy and Peace, 60 kilograms, the 4-year-old filly, taking on a horse like Blackberry Malt.
Yeah, Sheldon, listen, it's watered down a little bit now. This Algoa Cup now being moved to the Poly. You know, it would have been lovely to see these away horses join it, and with a long straight with a fair run in, but unfortunately it hasn't worked out. Joy and Peace carrying 60 kilograms from draw 1. Not going to be easy for her to against these hard knockers. She got beaten last time out by Mount Anderson in a race that she was strongly fancied to win. I don't know if she can give the weight to these older horses. I must be very honest with you. I am in the camp of Blackberry Malt. As I say, Glenn Cotson's a master of travelling horses to Port Elizabeth, irrespective of the surface. Holding Thumbs won a very, very good race over a mile, and the way he won it from last to first, I don't see a problem with him getting 2,000. L.A. Maury got that Cape Town form with a good draw. Cabela Matsunyani up. You know, it's got to be a massive runner. It's going to be very difficult for a PE horse to win this race. I don't know when last we have won this race, many years ago. But I'm in the camp of Blackberry Malt. I've gone the field in the pick 6. It's a race where it should be 6-1 the field. and it's very difficult. Punters need to go wide as possible. But with regards to the visiting horses, I say Blackberry, Molten, LA Maria, and Holding Thumbs are those three that do stand out. I'm tipping at 8, 12, 1 and 6.
Right, ending off the meeting is race number 9. At the early time of recording, we have 3 scratchings due to the change of surface. And just looking at numbers 8, 9 and 11, those will be the 3 runners that will be taken out. And looking at the anti-post betting, 4 to 10 about number 1, Cruise Control. Number 5, Gimmy's Laddie is 9 to 2. And after that we go 7 to 1 and Better the Field. Is number 1, Cruise Control, a 4 to 10 favourite in your book, or will you looking to go with 1 or 2 other runners who could probably cause a little bit of a stir in the final leg of the exotics?
Sheldon, it will be a massive stir. It won't be a little stir if this horse gets run over. Since he's come back from Durban, he's been unbelievably good. He's won as he's won to. He's running against similar oppositions, carrying the same kind of a weight. Louis, I think he's 6 from 6 from him, no, 5 from 5 with him. It's unbelievable. He doesn't put a foot wrong, and I can't see him getting run over. He's a banker in the pick 6. He'll finish the day off for the punters with the favourite winning. I'm tipping at 1, 5, 4 and 2. This horse, Fairy Knight, they've added the blinkers, and his last run on the poly was very, very good, over 1,300. He might just be outpaced, but he will be finishing the race off very well. But Cruise Control is definitely another banker for the day.
So that's 9 races that has been moved, obviously due to the weather out there. Hopefully the weather plays ball and everything goes fair. Now we're going to bring up your suggested bet for the day. So if you want to take us through your suggested bets, Grant, for your Legion of fans out there, and hopefully they come out on top.
Thank you very much, Sheldon. Just a reminder, there's a pick 6 carryover for tomorrow. Should get to about $1 million and a half, hopefully. So let's go. The best bet, race 6, number 1, Luna Halo. The value bet, race 5, number 2, Abound. And my suggested bet is the pick 6 goes as follows. We open up with 1, 4, 7 and 8. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By Banker 1. By 1, 2 and 4. By the field, all 14. By Banker 1 for 840 Rand.
Thanks very much, Grant. As usual, your ear on the ground there really helps the punters out there. So hopefully the horses will come through and once again have a top day's racing. And thanks very much for all the information.
Thank you very much, Sheldon, and good luck to those punters tomorrow. Goodbye.
Well, that's Grant Paddock on the line from Quebec, giving us all his selection for the day's race meeting, and hopefully you, the punter, will come out in the winner's enclosure.